You should be ready to rock and roll for Caddo Lake. Caddo Lake reaction video? Are you looking for a Caddo Lake reaction video? Caddo Lake with Dylan O'Brien from HBO Max. Are you looking for Caddo Lake? Well, guys, this is a Caddo Lake full movie reaction. Welcome to Mirror Domains. Guys, I don't know how much YouTube clips off of that when I hit the live button. So sometimes I just ramble in the beginning because I think that I started and then I start talking and then I go back and watch it and it's like all clipped out and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So, Caddo Lake, are you ready to watch Caddo Lake? I don't know anything about this movie that much other than Dylan O'Brien's in it. It looks like it is about an abduction in Caddo Lake. Some girl goes missing, that it may have some supernatural element to it on HBO Max or Crave here in Canada. Now, why am I late today? Because look at all of these commercial spots that Crave has decided to infiltrate us with. Don't worry, I fast forwarded through it, so that's what's taken us so long to get here going live. I'm hitting play button now. We are underway for Caddo Lake. And hopefully we're in for a good one here, guys, because I like a nice pleasant surprise every now and then. Yeah, that pulsing sound that you hear, that's from the movie, setting an ominous tone. Produced, yeah, it's produced by M. Night Shyamalan, right? So maybe some Shamhammer fans are here looking for a reaction. Celine Held and Logan George film. Dylan O'Brien. And we just saw him in Saturday Night Live. He was really good as Dan Aykroyd. He took it to another level. Uh-oh. Oh, they crashed. They're underwater and she's drowning. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, go up, get air. Oh, they went off a bridge in a truck. Go back down. Go back down. I'd like to think that if that happened, you would somehow be able to muster the super strength to just yank somebody out without like the seatbelt. Because when you get thrown from a car, sometimes people get thrown from cars. You slide out of it, but it's kind of like panic situation.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
You just can't imagine it, right? Oh, so his name is Paris.
If the water weren't this shallow.
Where's it heading?
Is it a Is that like a flooded fence or something? Or a pipe? They're scavenging? Now, I'm not familiar with these lands. Marsh, swamp, right? I'm guessing that the mosquitoes and black flies or whatever would be pretty bad. So the introduction scene gave us an indication he's got some trauma.
Yeah, the whole town will be there.
We see you there.
Old Billy.
Zed, I appreciate you.
Oh, this old man doesn't sound like he's altogether healthy. All right, kid. Hey, sometimes you just can't do it, right?
It's a long drive from Houston.
Makes you want to see.
And he's not yet come to terms with everything yet. Just totally understandable. It takes time, man.
Find a way home.
So we can at least see them, right? Because if there's like underlying animosities, you just go in there and you make a scene, and you don't want to do that, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Ellie.
Are you going to Claire's? Why can't
So these people look like they live with the water, right? They're always out on boats. A little bit like that girl from Where the Crawdads Sing, huh?
I came here? Like even before you were born. Oh, hi, Sapphire!
It's muddy water, huh? Not very clear. Easy now.
Middle.
I know.
Harder shoots coming up in the left.
But you see, this is how it happens. Like when you grow up near the water and you're always on boats and stuff, you just grow up learning how to do it, right? Oh, very insightful, James. Hey, it happens in all the environments, right? Grow up in the mountains, you learn about the mountains. You learn about walking out in the woods and stuff. More like where I grew up. Ooh, a, a gator. Bitten in half. They do eat each other, right?
What's her name again? Ellie.
That's kind of gruesome, though, huh? And the meat's going to attract flies and other things. Does that say? There looked like a schedule or an agenda or something, an itinerary.
Hey, listen, sorry to ambush you like this. I think your front desk stopped. myoclonic patients, they lose consciousness. And that
Oh, that was her mother, his mother, sorry.
don't understand, son.
Okay, so she had a seizure and then they went off the bridge. And he's just trying to have some kind of closure to it, right? Trying to figure out what happened. Because it just, in his head, it doesn't add up. Redhead.
yeah, he was a real good grandpa.
That's really great, Paris.
So he's kind of like a cleanup crew for construction kind of thing, helping clear debris and stuff. Oh, is this going to be their house? So they were together, going to build a life together.
Here, grab me them tomatoes out. And the can opener should be right.
She's trying. She's trying to get through to him. I like that pause. I like that pause because he's working it in his mind.
Oh, my Lord.
So a pinch of salt, a little bit.
Ew. Never baby teeth coming out.
Magic. Okay, go spit.
I remember. That's a weird feeling, though, right? From what I remember, when they're coming out, you're like tugging on it and tugging on it, and it just finally, boop. All right, so where's this going? It seems like we've got most of the pieces in place. 14 minutes in, guys. 14 minutes. Paper plates seem to be the way of everybody's going these days. It's easier to clean up, especially at big family functions like this. Then you don't have to waste time with people cleaning up and washing after.
Keep eating, everybody. What have you got?
Go Island. Is that a butterfly? A moth. Hmm. And everybody at that table knows those waters, right? Around there. Another redhead. An odd motif going on here.
I'm not related to any of these people. Certificate to do it through the state. Just see here. I'm doing it for school. I thought you'd be happy I'll be gone soon. But it's not really a big deal.
And Daniel and I will sign it, and if anybody at the school.
It's easier for you just to sign it. She's being difficult about it. Like, it takes you less than 10 seconds. We're done. Thank you. Oh, so they got together.
I wasn't very healthy, after the accident.
Did he hit the bottle or something? Sounds like it, yeah.
I know you got your life in Houston. I'm not trying to get in the way of that.
Dog wants out. Hmm. He's sniffing something he doesn't like. I'd check it out.
Just can't push me away again, okay?
I'm looking for the connection between her story here and Dylan O'Brien's Paris. I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of incident. The girl's going to go missing. Is it going to be this small girl, or is it going to be her that goes missing?
I'm looking for something. Set like it's right today.
Can you just stay?
I'll see you at school. Right.
Oh, the mother's drunk. Is that it? She said, "How many beers did you have?" Yeah, she was being difficult, even about a signature. If he's not a drunk, then at least try to talk some sense to him.
It was nice to have you back home again.
He's trying. And I'm guessing that the mother's trying to hold on to these things as a last kind of effort to maybe have kind of a relationship with the daughter. Because if she feels that she gives these things away, then she'll be gone. Yeah, Wally, what have you been barking at? Things are in motion now. Something's going to happen. Hit some roots. You're hung up. You let the dog that close to the water when there's gators in there? It's a weird noise. Yeah, that was weird. It sounded like a concussion of some kind. Wolves? Coyotes? So that was at 23 minutes in. For an hour and 36 minutes. Oh, do you now, huh?
Trevor's trying to meet me at Legends tonight.
Sleeping on the floor at her friend's place. Oh.
I've left 3 messages now. I need you to call us back.
They see her, she was charging her phone overnight. They tell you that you're not supposed to do that anymore, eh? Because phones are exploding.
Man, did you have a good night last night?
Well,
Yeah, I'm 5 minutes away. Just
hmm. She's asking legitimate questions. You need.
Is it?
Give me your keys. Ours ain't on the hood.
No, I don't think she's went with me.
Out of me right now.
Someone took it. Someone.
How do you think she got there? I hate it when people fly off the handle like that and like don't stop to think about like the logistics of it. Right? It's like you hit it. Okay, well, where did I hide it? And how did I hide it so quickly? Right? Ah, like an oil pump kind of thing, huh?
You copy?
So is there a rift in the space-time continuum or something where that moment in time is going at a different speed, or it's like a portal to the past?
Chop. Those wolves. The boat's stuck.
Got a rope. Oh, the cancer symbol. Yeah, that would freak me out. You hear that? Any alligator sightings? 30 minutes in, guys. 30 minutes in.
Now, Mark, from the parish side. And we're going to search the whole lake. So we can put it behind us. We need to talk about Celeste's history with...
Do with this?
We need to talk this through.
When we were living in Mom's car, I missed some school.
Ellie,
going to see.
please.
He cares, right? But the mother didn't do anything. If she was drinking, that's all she cared about.
Why ain't you out on the water?
How'd it go?
Doctor was fine.
Oh, is he going under chemo or something?
But why you... all that stuff.
It's an old TV. So are they the same or what? Yeah, it's hard to, you couldn't really utilize dogs to their best abilities here, right? Because of all the water. They're doing a good job of showcasing the lake, though. Like, it really feels like it's an entity to itself, right? Okay, so he wanted her to see it.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's got a life jacket. Last time we took the boat out, it was here.
But you said the water's shallow.
Should take you home. Yeah.
Hey, you remember the last time we were out on a boat? Mosquitoes. I thought I had West Nile for like a month.
Forgot there was a drought in 99.
Yeah.
It's just strange to me. Did you hit her?
The mother is really unhinged, right? Kicked your own daughter out of the car. Very big of you. So the mother is a complete ass. So this is this like timetable kind of thing, right? Trying to piece together events.
Wait, is your daddy here?
Not seeing a lot of. I don't know if it's the director that wants her to act like that, but you're not seeing like the anxiety of like we got to get out there kind of thing. It's like you're not listening to me, like kind of right.
Mom had seizures every time the water was low. I see.
Um, have you showed your dad this?
Well, it's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
You got to support him. Yeah, you offer a counter idea, but then you got to go and support him if you care about him.
Listen.
Maybe don't worry about what you want.
Yeah, why is that in? Support your man if you're with him.
Okay, I don't know what you want.
Yeah, you want me to stop? And why are you putting this ultimatum now?
Anna's boat, why is it back?
Help. When was the last time you even spent one night in this house?
He went missing. It doesn't mean you know everything.
There screaming. She saw you. You were a baby.
Some relationships are toxic. And there's a lot of family drama going on in the background here. And I don't know if it's helping the actual story of what's going on with the missing, or if like the family drama is more interesting, right? Okay, but that gave us some closure to that's why there's no death certificate, right? So is the father still alive? Not the father?
Where you
There's
been?
those moths again.
I was thinking about maybe call.
So is she hearing it too?
But you know that she would want me to check in with you and make.
That's a nice shot. Where are we at? 47 minutes, coming up to the 48-minute mark, guys. 48 minutes, so about halfway through there. Second act here. Midpoint. Call out to them. Tell them you're hung up. Why is she hiding from them? Her boat's going to stick out there for the helicopter, you would think. Okay, so she passed through some kind of a portal. So I think it is a time jump, right? It's like you're going through a portal to a different moment in time. Let's just go back from the same way you came. What are you doing? This is why you carry flares out in this situation.
I was the only one like to fish this early, huh?
At least he helped out. So what happened? Did she come out of the zone again?
Door. No, I'm here. Go outside and get Daniel. He needs the boat now.
So did she go back in time? See back at the morning of her going missing now? And this is why the boat's missing, right? Because she went out and got the boat after. Okay. So there's now two of them there. I would just see, I would be like, come here, James, come here. Why are you standing there and why am I standing here? You see this, right, Ma? You see this? You see us two standing here? What's going on?
My daughter, Ellie, she just got home.
So now she's figuring out that maybe he went back in time. So what can you do? So it's a time travel kind of thing. You would think you'd hear the engine firing up, though, eh? So she's going to go try to get back through the portal, I would imagine. So what is that, like a 3-day varium? 3-day change? Now, I guess my main question is, does the portal change location depending on how high the water is? Is there some kind of floating device that's moving with the water levels that's causing this time variance? So this is the midpoint. We're getting that information now. So he heard it. Keep calling. Okay, so she went through one portal there. 2 portals. That's sort of what happened before, too, right? So did she go back ahead in time again? So it's like he's right on the cusp of the variable time change, and that's the noise you hear as it passed through, right? So now he's in the day. But logic would dictate no matter how much time, well, if it's a really long time, but if it's like a day or two, that that your boat should still be there.
Everybody's been looking for you. I was just following you to Claire's.
So this is when she first left for the first time. This is not the second time. Her tooth is back, right? So I'm guessing this is the second time now that she's gone missing. Call for help. Oh, she fell on a stick. She got impaled.
What's wrong with you?
Like saying, okay.
Okay? Okay, we're going home. Come on.
Yeah, how deep is that? Don't take it out. Like if it's really deep, you're supposed to leave it in, right? I thought Inception was intricate. This is going to take a second viewing. Hourglass says, well, yeah, and it's, well, we don't know the full rules of this yet. So she will think that she's been gone for a month. And it's all dry. The waters are gone. So did he pick her up in the present time and now go back like 10, 20 years now when it was the drought? Oh, that's eerie. Wonder how they filmed this. They must have filmed it at different times of the year so that the water levels would be different, right? Because it's obviously the same location.
You made a big stink about going to...
We'll call Sheriff Tanner.
Go to Claire's like you said.
Yeah.
Try being a real sister to her. Maybe start behaving like a...
Yeah, and I'm sitting here telling you, don't let her follow me out on the lake. Please. Okay, you tried that way. You go out, when you leave, you go out around the corner and then you sit and wait for 20 minutes, half an hour, because you know she's going to try to follow you. She'll come on around the corner and be like, what are you doing? Go back, go home. Because if you have to sit out on the water for like 30 minutes to an hour waiting for her to come behind you, it's a small price to pay, I would say, to keep her safe. So that's the dam. It's not even being built yet, right? It's okay. I like how the movie is just taking like a really quick turn now into the sci-fi elements, right? Ooh, cake. Awesome cake.
Paris, I'm Ben Lang's son.
This is like what, 40 years ago, maybe? Or 52. So don't take her. Oh,
Sorry, I'm not.
those blasting noises are from them blowing away at the quarry, right? Okay. All right. That's what they're hearing. So there is this a rift in the space-time continuum there, but I don't know how it works because it seems like they're going to different time periods. Yeah, that'd be freaked out. And they didn't say that his clothes look weird? It has to do with something with the water levels. We know that. Every time the water's low, this portal opens up. And it looks like you should be able to go through portals to any time when the water is low. So he's realizing that maybe, okay, if I'm back in this time, I can go back and maybe try to save my mom. That's why he laughed a little bit there. That this is like a second chance. He's like, holy crap. Okay, how do I do this? I got a chance to do this. And these are the wolves. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with that, with them, so many of them. See, I thought it was going to be some kind of an alien type thing, right? Like aliens were transporting people back or something. Like there's an alien ship. Yes, he was here. Now what time period are you in? You would think that the waters that had been at different levels at different times just beyond what he had mapped out, because there wouldn't be records of people keeping track of the water levels back before 150 years ago. Is that her phone? No, backtrack then. Try to try to figure out the circumference of where this thing is. I like the use of the sound design here, though. How it kind of gets like muffled sound. I only have one word. If you can find these time portals, Gray's Sports Almanac. Not one word. I guess that's one thing. One item. Make yourself rich like the way Biff did. So the moths are coming through.
Daniel?
Ellie, where are you? I've been calling you.
I would go back to civilization, get a backpack of supplies, some rations, and I would just go out there and sit for a long while, try to investigate the area, run experiments, try to map out some kind of circumference. Yeah, kind of like what she's doing. Don't cut it. Follow it, dude. How long is this rope? So they should be together now, right? Unless he's on the other side of it. So it seems like going through it is costing you some level of health. Giving you some kind of a shaking seizure type. I'm guessing because your body's trying to adjust to the different time, right? Like, are you younger or are you older? Are your cells accelerating? And if she went back in time into the 1950s, then Anna would have grown up from the 50s. So she would be like 70 or 80 now. This is strange. I'm not getting this. Okay, so that's the old bridge, right?
A little lost. Oh, it's no problem. I just.
We're going to get a chase here. This is why, like in the bayou and stuff, for the shallow waters, they put the fans on the back of the boat, right? So you don't have a rotor going down that'll go over. Ow, whoa. So that if you go into shallow water, you're not going to get hung up, right? You'll just, you'll get stuck if your boat gets too far on land. But I mean, like, you won't damage your Prop 2005.
You coming?
If it's 2022, he would still have identification. Ah, Dr. Pepper. I'll take a diet one, please.
Name? Anna. You lost her in here?
This is trippy, yeah? Oh, there's the cancer symbol.
Boat. You can't explain yourself. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, so he's going to get pinned for her disappearance? It's breaking and entering. Just, you can already see what it is. Why do you need to hold it? Hey, you get out of there.
What are you doing in my truck? Necklace.
Oh, that's the mother. And that's her. The baby's crying as her.
My sister's. Where did you get it?
Oh, so he went missing. Oh no, that's the. So he's ahead in the future. She's in the future.
I need you to.
Anna? Okay, so they had a kid and he went missing because he got arrested. Okay. Why would you just stand there? This woman obviously has some kind of information that might tell you where he is. Don't just stand there. Go talk to her. Tell her that it's okay. You need information. Anna Lang. So that really wasn't her stepsister or whatever? This is so weird, man. But I gotta say, I'm fully invested.
Boat. Look.
Okay.
Look, just relax. You're safe here.
So they had Anna, and then how somehow Anna got back in time, and her mother thought that Anna was going to stay with them.
First 10 minutes are free.
Is this a printing? 2005. Ah, the year that Revenge of the Sith came out, right? Oh, wait a minute. No, he was missing in 2005. So his story has been happening in the past all along, and we didn't know that. We assumed that it was happening at the same time hers was.
Yes, sir.
Come meet us at the station.
Just need to use the restroom.
Oh, he was trying to tase him. Wait. He bumped him good, though. So she's trying to do the math to figure out how old she would be in this time. Not many options on the roof, unless you can find a fire escape. So did Anna grow up in from the 50s, right? She grew up then in that time period. Was he going to jump? That's going to hurt. Wait a minute. How did he get back inside? Felt like we missed a scene there. Find her.
Drop over 6 inches of rain.
But that's his daughter. So this has been happening for a long time. Ah, Internet Explorer. Everybody remember using that one?
Please contact local county sheriff Taylor's office.
I don't know. I guess people still use Internet Explorer, right? No? Netscape? Anna Reed. So she grew up in that time.
Yeah, he's awake. He was having trouble with the tube today.
So I think we heard them talking about his dad there in the background, right? So she grew all the way up. So he went to his, yeah, there was about his dad. And his mom. So Anna grew up to be his mom? What? Anna grew up to be his mom, but it's not the daughter then. Oh, okay. So his daughter is not his mom. But Anna grew up to be his mother. Okay, so that's how it's connected. I was a little bit confused there when she was like panicking in the parking lot.
You can change times.
Oh, wow.
I saved her. I'm coming home. Bro.
I'll follow him. You're a cop. That's what you're paid to do. Your session has expired. Oh, yeah. Internet cafe, right? I still go get a sports almanac of some kind. That's her parents. or her mom. I think the mom recognized him, right? This is really interesting now. Where are we at? Sorry, I've been totally sucked in. An hour and 26 minutes. So this is going to wrap up like in 10 minutes? The fuzz is catching up to you. Okay, so the rope's still there. See if it works, if you can go back to your own time. See if you can go back to when she was lying there and leave like a message in her pocket or something. Some information about how to find them. Oh, wow. That was an interesting shot. You're swimming with boots on, fully clothed, and your hands shackled. It's not impossible, but it's a tough swim. Why is she just standing there? Oh, now. Oh, no. They're gonna... Is that the dam breaking, or are they letting water out? Like an overflow. Okay, so she lost her necklace there, and that's the one that he finds earlier on, right? Oh, and he got his bell rung. So he didn't make it? So it looks like we're not going to get an explanation as to how the time variance works. And I just noticed the cancer signal, the affinity signal symbol in the water there. Did you guys? I didn't notice it until now in the thumbnail here. Oh, it's cut. Now you don't want to get too far back in time, right? I wanted to see Dylan make it back. What was that, lazy writing? I don't know.
Come on, baby.
3 days. Your face. He killed himself, jumping off the dam.
Paris was her dad? So,
Always been family.
and as my grandmother. Dad didn't leave. He died jumping off the bridge. So I want to go back and watch that opening scene now to make sure that that was Anna in the car, in the truck, when Paris was trying to get her out, because that's what happened, right? We just didn't know it at the time. You're right, Our Glass Vikings. I think this one's going to take a second viewing now.
Years old,
And
with brown hair and light brown eyes and a slim build.
And this is why the mother recognized him when he stole the vehicle.
Failure. Police say the man drowned in the ensuing.
And she knows. So, go save him then. You can still use the portals.
They didn't mean to leave us.
Go find them. He'll be 80 or something, but go find her. Or risk more time jumps and try to fix it. I would have liked it though if she saw the picture and said "Dad," like on TV, and she said "Dad." Letting her mother know that she knows. Is that it? Wow. That was intense. Yeah. So see, sometimes there's like a plot device that happens where you don't need to know exactly how it all works. It's just being used. Like that time portal thing, whatever is happening there in the lake. I thought it was going to be aliens. But let's go back and watch that opening scene again. So this is in the past, and the stuff. Okay. So that's Anna. That's Anna right there. We just didn't know it. Wow. So the lake gets her. No. Wait a minute. No, that's not Anna. Okay, hold on here. Let me just. Okay. Anna goes back in time. Oh, okay, so the father. That's the father. But Anna. Okay, so those were the daughters of them, right? So his daughter goes back in time and becomes the mother. I don't. I'm kind of confused now about that. So all this is back in time. He's trying to figure out what happened to his mother. Does it becomes Anna Bennett, right? No? And then how did Anna get there? Okay, I need to go back and see that parking lot scene again here. Hold on. Yeah, because remember the mother was saying that uh, she met the other woman that the father ran away with, and she came screaming in the parking lot, and she hit her. You think she would recognize the daughter then, right? So hold on, who is this? L. Anna Lang. So that's the daughter. That's the woman that was with him at the house that wasn't built, right? So I thought that was the mother. Yeah, so that's the one that's at the old house, right, with him. Yeah, that's her, right? So when he tries to show her where the portal is. Yeah, this one definitely is going to take a second look. So he doesn't make it. So his story is a tragic one. Maybe I'm just getting confused with the mother. Anna Bennett. See, I'm kind of confused here. Because does their child went missing in the future, right? That's why in the parking lot the the she had all those missing signs, right? Here? Hold on. I need to take a look at what. Okay, hold on. I need to see what it says on this missing thing. Is it for the dad or is it for the... Okay. Okay, so that's for the dad, right? Since 2002. So it just seemed like that was the mother, what the same scenario that the mother was saying that. But if that was the mother, like her mother, she would not. Why wouldn't she recognize her later on in life, kind of thing, right? So there is a bit of a plot hole there, I think. It's kind of confusing. This is one of those ones where we're gonna have to look at one of those explained videos. But it's good. It's well done. It's a well crafted movie for sure. I'm glad that I watched it. For sure. Paris and Celeste are Elle's parents. Anne was trapped in 1952, so she is Elle's stepsister and grandmother. Okay. So, so, so Anne did die in the vehicle, right? She never got old. So that was Anne in the beginning, then, right? That dies in the truck. Is that what I'm understanding here? No, no. Yeah, that was Anne, right? Because that's his mother in the truck, right? That would be Anne. Huh. Wow. What a loop. That's a good film. Let's go online and take a look at what people are saying about this, because I'm definitely curious about it. When 8-year-old girl disappears, a series of past deaths and disappearance begin to link together, altering a broken family's history. Yeah. Eliza Scanlon, good job. Dylan O'Brien, also good. Celeste and C. The thing I think also that helped throw it off was that both Celeste and C were redheads. It added some ambiguity, because I think this is the effect that the filmmakers wanted us to have, right? Kind of like, well, what happened here? What's going on? Logan George and Celine Held. What else has Eliza Scanlon been in? Because she did good in this. Little Women, Baby Teeth, Old. Oh, she was in Old. Okay. I think I need to watch Old again recently, because that also had Thomas and Mackenzie in it, which I like. Kara, age 15. Another movie about time jumping and weird time shifts. Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes has this 79% by critics, 82 by the audience. Let's take a look at some of the snapshot reviews. It helps to have a pair of leads who commit to the immediacy of their characters, never winking at the camera like lesser performers would with a script that's this fundamentally insane. Bibiani. It's intelligently crafted and falls together quite well, despite a narrative that turns complicated quite quickly, and that it does. It does, like midway, like, okay, we're dealing with some time shifts here, and then it doesn't explain things right for you right away, right? It's kind of like The Substance, where you don't know how the substance worked, who made the substance. It just, this is what the substance does, kind of thing, right? You are safe in writer-directors Logan George and Celine Held's hands. They thought this through. Yeah, and that shows. Confusing time-traveling movie, hard to get it to work, says an audience member. Fast-paced mystery with a dark backdrop. Wish more was revealed, but overall a good movie. Like most of the stuff Dylan O'Brien does, you will be sure to be entertained. Yeah, and Dylan O'Brien, another good performance too. And he's quietly this year put together a couple of good films. This and Saturday Night, although he's part of an ensemble in that, a little bit more of a lead in this. Yeah, and it's tragic the way what happens to him. As I said, you go into the water with boots, full clothes, and you're shackled. It's a hard swim. Plus the dam broke, so you're going to be in really rough water. They say the first thing you're supposed to do is to try to get your boots off. And then you got to swim like this, so you're yeah, it's doggy paddling kind of thing, right? And it's hard to, yeah. Tragic. I lug it. I dug it though. I dug it. I lugged it. All right, guys. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you confused? Are you going to search for some answers? For sure. I'm glad that I watched that. All right. So if you like this kind of full movie watch along, guys, come join us for other series full watch alongs like The Penguin, Survivor Season 47, Hell's Kitchen, and we just recently watched the Salem's Lot remake. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, Salem's Lot. There you go. And that one's kind of meh. And out of the two, I'll tell you, Salem's Lot and Caddo Lake, I'm glad that I watched both of them. I think I'm going to have to recommend Caddo Lake because it's just left me with this weird feeling of like, we watched something sad happen, right? But it was interesting. I will love this movie when I make more sense of what I just watched. Yeah. Yes, it's a story of tragedy, and it's well done, well acted, well shot, and I like. I'm going to echo one last thing that I liked the way that they shot the lake. Right, they used it as kind of like a really good set piece. They showcased it very well. All right. So with that being said, guys, unless something else is broken that's big and huge, I don't think that there is. I don't think so. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I saw this movie over the weekend too. The Andrew Garfield, Florence Pugh movie, We Live in Time. Caddo Lake is better than that movie. All right. Thumbs up. See you next time right here on Mirror Domains.